Roland Mumford with Mumford.law. One of my favorite quotes that I learned from law school was a Supreme Court case where the Supreme Court said there's a difference between tax evasion and tax avoidance. Tax evasion is the intent to obviously evade paying taxes. If you earn income and you do not report it intentionally, that would be tax evasion. Now, what is tax avoidance? Well, tax avoidance is strategic use of a loophole in a state or federal tax code to your benefit. And even if in an IRS hearing, it is ruled that you are incorrect about your argument about using that loophole, that is not a crime. That is tax avoidance, not tax evasion. And you may just have to pay an interest and penalty and so forth. So that's an important distinction. And I'm doing this as a follow-up video to a video that I did yesterday about WhistlinDiesel and the issue of him being arrested for sales tax evasion here in Tennessee because he apparently registered a Ferrari in Montana and under an LLC. And that the question was that Ferrari in Tennessee maybe more than 30 days or a certain period of time. I've kind of gotten more information since that video. An interesting question is how are states learning about how much time a vehicle may be spent in a particular state before it triggers a sales tax? So if I'm understanding things correctly, Tennessee may have some type of clause where if the vehicle is in the state of Tennessee for 30 days or whatever period it is, there's a little bit of confusion about that. But if it's in the state for more than a certain prescribed period under the statute, whether you own it individually or whether an LLC owns it, then it is subject to being registered in the state of Tennessee and then you paying that state sales tax. So one of the questions that came up, I was watching an interesting video by an auto blog on YouTube, and one of the ways that they think that maybe the state of Tennessee or maybe how other states are catching people is through FLOK cameras. And the issue of FLOK cameras has been all over the news about data privacy violations. And so one of the questions I was thinking about this, and I looked into this a little bit more today, is law enforcement using FLOK cameras and pulling information about a particular vehicle or the person driving it, and then aggregating that information together over time to build a case? And the question would be, is that a Fourth Amendment violation without probable cause or without reasonable suspicion, etc.? Is the act of accumulating that data through this, or the data that it builds up, and then if they're doing that over time, where it's not like they're